Courtrooms are places of high drama where lives are permanently changed every day. While some of these entries deal with the raw emotions displayed in the courtroom, others deal with paranormal activity. Such large buildups of emotional energy can lead to scary results. Number 11. A suspected felon takes serious offense when the prosecutor suggests that he's guilty, sending him into a rage.
Know that I did that to that one.
He aggressively smashes a keyboard into the monitor, and even with two officers holding him back, he continues to charge forward and knocks over a desk. The courtroom is in shambles by the time he has finished his outburst. Ironically, he has probably just proved his guilt far better than the prosecutor ever could have. Who knows how far he would have taken things had law enforcement not been there to hold him back. Number 10. This security footage shows a strange moving blur that distorts large sections of the floor as it passes by. A short while later, someone appears to be shoved from behind while walking by. It's odd how they lose their balance while walking across the exact same part of the floor that was blurry only moments earlier. Also notice how, for whatever reason, they immediately look down at the floor. Could they possibly be seeing something with their own eyes that the camera doesn't detect? Number 9. This suspect in Detroit is on trial for taking the life of another man. He quietly turns away from the judge and mouths these words to the victim's family.
Take a look. This is 18-year-old Darnell Young and 33-year-old Charles Cox, both in jailhouse jumpsuits, listening to witness testimony during their preliminary hearing. Now, police say the two...
If you can read lips, let me know what he is saying because I'd really like to know. He is later admonished by the judge. Though what he said has never been revealed, I cannot imagine what the members of the poor man's family must have been thinking when this happened. Number 8. This footage comes from the Lincoln County Courthouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. Deputies are watching the security monitors after hours when they spot a woman standing alone in an empty room. They rush into the nearby location to see what she is up to and if she needs help. Not only is the woman still there, but she is totally transparent and they are able to walk straight through her. When the local news channel comes to investigate, they see the same ghost again, this time in the cashier's office.
While shooting today, we saw it again in color in the middle of the screen, just over Barbara Jones' shoulder.
Both times, the ghostly woman appears to be jotting something down in a notepad. Some people are suggesting that she could just be a reflection, but the news team could find nothing capable of replicating the highly detailed shape of a woman. If this really is a spirit, then who knows why she is here, or what supernatural secrets her notepad holds. Number 7. This courtroom video comes from the Conrad Murray trial. You may not remember his name right away, but he was Michael Jackson's doctor, and he got in trouble after Michael Jackson passed away under his supervision. This may seem like ordinary court footage at first, but look at the bottom right corner and you'll notice a strange glare on the computer screen.
Just do them in order and I'll mark them at the end.
Okay. You want a description of each one, Your Honor?
Please.
Top of the stairs.
It almost looks like a human face is peering back at us. There doesn't appear to be anyone close by, yet someone's reflection can be seen briefly moving across the screen. A lot of people think that someone would have to have been standing directly in front of the computer to make a reflection this vivid, and I tend to agree. Some people also think that this is even the ghost of Michael Jackson, though I don't know if I would go that far. If this isn't a ghostly apparition of some sort, however, then what exactly it could be is anyone's guess. Number 6.
Let's go.
Get the off!
That's the reaction of an 11-year-old student upon learning he won't be released back to his parents before trial. He decided to bring a loaded weapon and 400 rounds to the Frontier Middle School in Vancouver, Washington, and was caught. He wanted to get revenge on someone who was bullying him and then take his own life. Eventually, he was sentenced to 2 years in juvenile detention, followed by 2 more years of probation and 40 hours of community service. Let me know if you think this sentence is fair, or if he deserved a different punishment. Number 5. Mega Chris 18 and his friends know about a creepy old courthouse somewhere in Corpus Christi, Texas. They sneak in through a hole in the fence and start exploring the outside perimeter for a way into the building. Last time they were able to get in through a broken window, but they're disappointed to discover it's been boarded up since. Mega Chris 18 walks up and curiously knocks on the wood and receives an unexpected response.
Hello? Hey, when I say hello, the light turned off and it turned back on.
The group quickly develops a method of communication with the possible spirit using the light on their camera.
Can you do that one more time? Can you do that one more time so all my friends can see that?
The ghost uses the camera light to respond to a series of true or false questions. They soon learn that they are talking to the spirit of a young female who is somehow trapped inside the courthouse. After a while, they feel its presence slip away and stop getting responses. I really wish I could have seen Chris's hands to see if he was messing with the light. This video could be real, but we'll never know for sure. Number 4. The Stones River paranormal team is investigating a haunted courthouse in Tennessee when something truly bizarre happens. One of them is talking about how cold her hands feel when all of a sudden, one of the double doors leading to the bathroom unlocks and swings shut. The team tries to recreate the situation to see if it's just a loose hinge or a faulty lock, but this doesn't seem to be the case at all. The door has no problem staying open for the rest of the night and doesn't shut again. Long before this particular room was remodeled, it was used as a prison for captured Union soldiers during the Civil War. It only makes sense that paranormal activity would occur in this historic corner of the courthouse. Number 3. In the late 1800s, a man named Henry Wells became the unfortunate target of a mob in Alabama. When fleeing the mob, he ran into a local courthouse and hid in the attic. According to legend, he was watching the mob from the attic when suddenly lightning struck the window he was looking out of. Now his face is permanently imprinted in the glass. If you go to the Pickens County Courthouse in Alabama and look up at the top floor, you'll see the faint outline of a face peering back at you, although this could be more of an odd weather occurrence rather than something paranormal. Some people say that the window has been replaced many times only to have the face return later. If this is true, then there's little doubt that the spirit of Henry Wells continues to look down on the public from the courthouse to this day. Number 2. 3 courthouse employees are having a conversation when suddenly a donation jar flies off the counter and hits the ground. One of them picks it up and they resume talking as if nothing happened. It's just another day at the notoriously haunted Otero County Courthouse in New Mexico. Here's another video where a bowl falls off an x-ray machine with no one around.
Let's just say that I would say there's some unexplained activity that has taken place in this courthouse.
Items are always falling to the ground, employees say. Doors slam all of the time, and one worker says that she even had her hair pulled in the bathroom by an invisible force. Almost everyone in this courthouse claims to have a paranormal experience of some kind, so either this building is full of liars, which I find hard to believe, or there really is something paranormal watching over them at work. Apparently, a man took his life in this building sometime during the 60s, so I think that they are most likely telling the truth. I doubt these courthouse workers would risk their jobs by faking these videos. It just seems like classic cases of poltergeist activity. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released a music video for my song Sidelined, and I'd love to get your opinion on it. tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my music video to give it a watch. It's also linked in the description below. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. Joseph McEnroe has been found guilty of taking the lives of 6 people while in a delusional state of mind. Now they are deciding whether to use capital punishment or put him away for life. It's clear from the start of his sentencing that he is in a bad place mentally.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, terrible.
Listening to Joseph's own explanation is simultaneously saddening and terrifying.
Sorry, I did because I thought I had to. And yeah, I know that's not a very good excuse, but I'm not trying to excuse myself. I'm just trying to explain my actions.
If Joseph really does have a legitimate mental disorder, then I can't understand why he is facing legal repercussions instead of being sentenced to a psychiatric hospital. Then again, I guess he could have been faking mental illness for his trial, though his testimony looked very real. Joseph eventually receives a life sentence in prison. I would like to know if you personally agree with this decision, or if you would have reached a different verdict. We all react differently when faced with what we fear the most. You may think you're brave now, but as these YouTubers were quick to find, you'll never know how you'll truly react until you've been put to the test.